2, 1. And we're live. Oh crap. Okay, hold on. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see you with your Call of Duty shirt on.
It's saying Chrome has lost my permission to be able to share. This is
what?
Okay, I have to do this first.
Okay. Oh, you're I see you. You're coming up live.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see how many people we have in the chat.
Give me 1 second here.
Comments. We have one person.
It's
Brad
it has to do with Chrome permissions on Mac.
Oh no.
1 second here. Hold on.
No problem. You look good in black, Brian.
Thank you. Welcome
everybody in the chat.
How's everybody doing? Welcome to the greatest show on earth, the Mandela Effect. They keep getting weirder and weirder, guys. How's everybody doing? We're doing another show. We're doing the show tomorrow night. This is just going to be a quick, like 10 or 15-minute video here. But right now, I'm trying to get into my permissions to allow screen recording on my Mac. So I was.
No. We need to start doing that, Brian. We already got 7 people here.
Yeah,
wow.
Hi, guys.
Hey, everyone. Welcome. Oh, wow. We got Brad Condon, Orez Vittekingen. I'm going to mess his name up. I'm sorry. Misconduct. We got Philo Fire 3.
I'm going to have to join right back, okay? Let me join right back.
All right. Chris O'Donnell. Lars Peterson. Welcome, everyone. We got a large Mandela effect for you. We decided to go live, and it was something that couldn't wait. Brian, we're supposed to be doing a show tomorrow night. I don't know exactly what time, but I'll wait for Brian to get back on. But we're supposed to be doing one, Brian, Sandy, and myself, and possibly Jeff Zanzibar, and possibly Esther. We'll have 2 more people besides us regular 3. And we got some, and I found another crazy Mandela effect yesterday, which Sandy's got to do graphics for. So she works very hard on these graphics.
Hi guys, sorry about that.
Yeah. So Brian, I was mentioning we're going to be doing a show tomorrow night as well. Do we have an ETA? What time? A regular Sunday show?
Regular Sunday show time.
Are you going to invite Jeff Zanzibar on and Esther, the normal guest, besides Sandy and you and I?
Yeah, of course.
Perfect. Okay, we got some good ones coming up, guys, but this one can't wait.
Yeah, this one was huge.
This is a good one.
Okay, just give me a second here to pull up these links here.
Thank you.
I had to close Chrome. I literally had to close Chrome.
Brian, what color do you think my hair is? I just dyed it yesterday.
Red?
It's a mixture of half red highlights and half magenta. It's my own concoction. My hair is Mandela. It's 2 colors.
You know what was weird to me was you remember at the end of Squid Game? You remember he dyes his hair.
I know. I love that's the kind of red I was looking for. I was going for that kind of red. It's like, I want your hair color. Part of me wants to send like a letter to whoever did that movie and ask him, what color is his hair?
Oh, we got somebody likes the color purple.
Oh, I love purple too. Purple's my other favorite color, Brian. Red and purple, but purple was my first color, my first favorite color, and then red came along. So I can't decide. I like them both. Uh-oh.
Okay. We're going to share a screen.
Okay.
Here. All right. Here we go with the intro. All right. So we haven't seen that intro in a while. I wanted to bring that one back in, but we'll we'll kind of play around with it a little bit. Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, so thank you for joining our discussion here with this. we felt it urgent to bring it to your attention, right, Theresa? We felt it was pretty urgent. So we need some votes on this song. Okay, in the title. Can everybody hear me? Can you hear me, Theresa? Theresa?
Hold on. I was muted. I muted myself. I'm sorry. The thing in question is this, not the lyrics. He's still singing, "Do you feel like I do?" That has not changed.
Right,
It's
but
the
we're talking about the title.
that changed. The title. He still sings, "Do you feel like I do?" which is the way I remember it. But the name of the song, Brian, if you bring up that last picture that I sent you, the album says, "Do you feel like we do?" And that's why I want you to show the album, the last picture I sent you. Can you see it? I want to show how the album changed.
Yeah, I want to do a couple shout outs here. So we have
Yeah.
Brad Condon's here, Orez Evitigan. Is that right?
Yeah, that one up.
Conduct. We got Philifire. It's great to have you all here. Chris McDonald is here. He's one of our usuals. So we got Lars Peterson. Welcome all everyone.
Mr. Dree.
Yep.
So he's got a new effect.
So Philifire says, I noticed this whole "we I" thing some time ago. Thing is, there's so many live versions of this tune. Totally both were saying. Ed Hen, you got the right idea. Tacos. I wish it was Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday.
Suzette says, do you feel like I do? Just below this video in my feed is Peter Frampton. Do you feel like we do?
Yes.
No, that song was really big when I was in high school.
Brian, show the album that I sent you. If you go into the last thing that I emailed you, go look at I want you to show the album. That's what I want you to show first. I sent you the album. You see it?
Right.
Look what it says. It's the title of the song that's changed. The lyrics are still the same, and the singing's still the same. It's the title that we're referring to.
Okay.
And yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So you're talking about the one from Wikipedia? That one?
Show the album that I sent you. Do you see it?
Yeah, I see that.
Show the album.
Okay.
Okay, that'll make more sense.
All right. Does everybody see this? Okay. Do you feel like we do is what it is now?
Yeah. See, zoom in on the record.
Okay. It says, "Do you feel like we do?"
That's.
Do you feel like we do? So it has changed. It's definitely changed for me. This was released in 1976.
Yeah. What do you guys remember the name of the song being? Do you remember? Do you feel like we do? Hey, Wiz. Or do you feel like I do?
Right. Yeah. For those of you who are just now joining, by the way, for those of you who are just now joining, we are doing a regular show tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Central. That's 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Pacific. Okay. So here's the thing. When I go in here and I start typing into YouTube music or anything like that, it says, "Do you feel like I do?" Peter Frampton. These are things that people are searching. Okay, so obviously, I don't see a "we" here. It's "I."
Yes.
So it's strange that everyone's searching for "Do you feel like I do?" And Theresa Lynch is the one who found this one.
Yes, and look at Orlando, Florida. I want you to see. Sorry, I didn't. Yeah, sorry, I didn't cut these very well. Sorry, I should have cut them a little bit. We were kind of in a hurry to do these. See, look, see Orlando, Florida, which is where I grew up as well. I didn't grow up where I'm at now, but I grew up in Orlando. And Peter Frampton at the T-Bowl. What they call it, the Tangerine Bowl, of course, because Florida's known for their oranges, so they named the bowl. There's football and other things going on there, and it's a huge stadium. Look, do you feel like I do? Okay, Brian, we can. There's so much residue, guys.
Okay. All right. So
show another one.
Yeah, so there's plenty of residue here.
Yes.
So another one, Peter Frampton takes a stripped-down acoustic approach to "Baby, I Love Your Way" and "Do You Feel Like I Do."
Yeah, look, the name of the record. Do you feel like I do? See it?
Mm-hmm.
And baby, okay. I bet you that one changes next.
Guitar World. You know, they're obviously one of those famous people that review things.
Oh, and check this. Yeah, look. And that's Peter himself. Look, this is Peter Frampton himself.
Is he now? I don't know. Is he still alive?
As far as I know, I think he is. Is he?
Okay.
Is alive? I can look it up and see how old he is. Do you want me to look?
Yeah, please do.
Okay, let's see. Let's see how old he is. He's probably old.
January 5th, 2016. Thank you, everyone, for the kind words about "Do You Feel Like I Do."
There you go.
Take a listen below. And this is from Peter Frampton himself.
Yeah.
You think remembers "Do You Feel Like I Do"?
Let me see if he's still alive. Hey, Brian, he's 71 years old.
When was he born?
Yeah, he was born April 22nd, 1950. He's age 71. He was born in Bromley, United Kingdom. And his real name is Peter Kenneth Frampton. And it says he's an English and American rock musician, singer, songwriter, and producer. He was previously associated with the bands Humble Pie and The Herd. Yeah, it looks like he was married twice, but I don't think he's married now. I don't see no children, but yeah. And he's got a lot of songs here, Sean.
Yeah, it's interesting how these Mandela effects work. The I and the U's and the we's, they swap out sometimes. It's like they're playing musical chairs with us.
Look at that.
Do you feel like I do? The lyrics. Okay?
That's what I do right there. Look. But yet on their album, and look, but yet on the album, and look at this. There's a book. Check out the book. It's written by, zoom in on that, Brian. Look what it says. The book even says, "Do you feel like I do?" It's in memoirs.
Right. Do you feel like I do?
Book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He remembers it. Peter Frampton remembers his own music as
This is really messing with my head, Brian. Like, seriously.
But as you see, this is the way it is now. In this reality or timeline or whatever you want to call it. This paradigm. Do you feel like we do?
Yeah.
Song by Peter Frampton, which in the song he's still singing "Do You Feel Like I Do?"
I think so, Follow Fire.
That is so weird. That is just so weird. And then here's some Twitter residue.
Yep. Peter Frampton. Yep. Go ahead, Brian. Sorry.
You want to read it, Theresa? You go ahead.
I'm just really hyped up around this one. Some Mandela effects don't get to me as much as others do, and this one's really getting to me because I grew up.
And by the way, if somebody else does bring this up on a channel, or like let's say All Time or Moneybags, at least give us credit, guys. At least give Theresa Lynch credit for finding this one. It's a huge
Yeah, I was trying to find music. I was trying to find some music to put on my Brian, do you want to bring that up? I was trying to put some music to put on my
we can't put music on here for copyright, okay? I don't want to play too much for copyright. Just
oh, sorry.
Trust us. If you want, you can play it. You're gonna hear "Do You Feel Like We Do?" It's so weird. I mean, the name of the song is "Do You Feel Like I Do?" but it's "Do You Feel Like We Do?" It's weird.
Brian, read that comment below.
Peter. So it says, Peter Frampton. If I hear "I trust my immune system" one more time, the Delta variant is twice as contagious and doesn't give a beep about your immune system.
See, and somebody's talking to and look, somebody was actually talking to Peter Frampton once. Asked, "Do you feel like I do?" Look, he's talking to him, and that's actually Peter Frampton. So the check that whenever you see a check after somebody's name and Twitter, that means that that's really them, because there's a lot of people trying to, like imposters, trying to imposter stars and stuff. But the best way to find the real person with the actual person is it's got to be verified with that check. I learned that.
Yeah, it must be something new that they've started in the past several years, because I don't remember the check marks.
Stars and trying to make themselves look important. Well, they're not even a star. They're impersonating a star.
So here's someone back in 2017. If
Uh-huh.
anyone was wondering, Peter Frampton's "Do You Feel Like I Do" is the best value song on Touch Tunes. 14 minutes for 2 credits. And this one says, "Now I know where Peter Frampton, musician, singer, songwriter, Do You Feel Like I Do, got it." See, it's got it there in quotes. Got
Exactly.
mid 1970s looks from Sir
This
Isaac Newton.
huge one. This is a huge one for me. There's another one.
You want to read this one, Teresa?
Peter Frampton smash hit, mega number. Do you feel like I do? There you go. Right there, 100%. Came off his studio album, Frampton's Camel. I have no idea why it's called that, but that's the name of the album, as you've seen earlier. Frampton can flat out play, and this studio version is straight rock and roll. The live version gets the props, but this should too. See, everybody remembers that the title being "Do You Feel Like I Do?" This is really messing with my head. What do you think, Brian? Plenty of good residue. Follow Fire says verified. Check. Scott Garrison's like, what the heck? It's like I do. Oh my God. I know. Yeah. That's why I'm a little hyper right now. Sorry guys, I'm spazzing out a little bit because this one's really, you know how some Mandela effects upset you more than others? Skechers upset me. My Skechers upset me, and this one's upsetting me. And I think the other one I freaked out was Fruit Loops. Yeah, that was another one.
Oh, you remember when Teresa and I called the Voodoo Donuts place and asked them about their Fruit Loops donuts, and the girl even admitted that who works there that it was spelled Fruit.
Right, Brian?
Yeah. Do you want to do another call in? Like, do you want to call someplace?
Not today, Brian.
No. Seriously, I'm taking suggestions from the chat. If anyone would like us to call someplace.
Brian and I, back in the day, Brian and I used to do what we call live call-ins to see if we can catch people off guard. And it's funny. We literally caught people off guard. I walked into a Chuck E. Cheese one day. How many years ago was that, Brian? Like 5 years ago? And I walked in. There was a guy standing there taking tickets. And I looked at him and I said, hey, what's the name of this place? He looked at me and he goes, Chuck E. Cheese. And he looked and I said, are you sure? He goes, what do you mean? I said, you might want to walk outside and look at your sign. It says Chuck E. Cheese's. He gave me the most bizarre look. I told him to get his butt out there behind where he was standing giving out tickets and go look at his sign. I told him to walk go look at your own damn sign. It says Chuck E. Cheese's. And he just totally, he had this like really bizarre look on his face.
I'm tempted to call like someplace. I don't know, like maybe, I don't know. Who should I call? You remember when I had that interview, I talked to some guy about Skechers, and he worked in a shoe store, and he admitted it had a T.
Yeah, the Skechers. Oh my God, that's my wake up one, guys. 2016, when I woke up in December, like about 2 weeks before Christmas time. I remember that, right before Christmas. Right. And the Skechers freaked me out. I found it accidentally looking at Facebook. I'm like, Skechers isn't spelled right. And I'm looking at it. I'm like, where's the T at? And then I went into my closet and I had a couple of pairs of Skechers. And I'm like, oh my God, they vanished. The T's vanished off my shoes. And I was such in shock for like weeks. Remember, Brian? I didn't know what to think. And I think that's why people don't want to listen to people when they're trying to tell them about their reality changing. I think it's too hard to accept because it's so beyond bizarre that you can't comprehend it. Your brain cannot comprehend the change. And it took me a long time to accept this.
Yeah, the word that I was thinking was convoluted. That was the exact word. Yeah, so everything is so convoluted these days.
Yeah.
So this person here says, I'm here to defend U.S. I was 9 years old when I heard Do You Feel Like I Do? And it's got it in quotes. So this lady remembers the way we do in quotes. And she fell in love, and she says, I was amazed at how he used the talk voice box. In the late 80s, I got to see Mr. Peter Frampton. Nice. So, oh, well, Bessemer Saints. Okay, whatever this is. It was a perfect choice, though. No one had notably used a talk box in rock and roll for at least a decade when Joe Walsh did in Rocky Mountain Way and Peter Frampton did in Do You Feel Like I Do? And
Yeah.
like those, it made the hit song a hit. I think that might be the tail end of it. I felt, yeah. So yeah, that's there's plenty of residue out there, guys. You could go and you know, I'd say you could probably go out and find some of your own residue. That's pretty crazy.
You want to talk about tomorrow's show?
Yeah. We're tomorrow's show is going to be like I said, it's going to be 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, right?
Yeah.
Is that right?
And we got more new Mandela effects. The only reason why we did this one now is because this one couldn't wait. This one is this one's too big for me, and I imagine too big for a lot of other people who grew up with Peter Frampton. I know there's a lot of people who are a lot younger that might not have heard of him or doesn't know the song. So this is for us old people, I guess, Brian, right?
So hang on, Wizardry says something here. Have a big Emmy. Can people confirm it's a big historical significance?
Go ahead, tell us what it is.
Wizardry, tell us.
Do you want to send him a link?
He says Doomsday is now Domesday.
What?
Is that for real? Are you joking?
You want him to tell him to send it to you in does he want to come on? You want to send him a link? Wiz? Is he serious? Domesday?
He's serious.
Wiz, you want to send something to Brian or me? What's he saying?
There's a book about it, and looks like it's okay. I don't know. It's the middle. There's a Middle English spelling for Domesday. Let me present.
I've never heard of Domesday. What's it saying, Brian? Do you want to show it on your screen?
Yeah, I'm gonna share it on my screen.
Sure. What?
Well, yeah, it says there's a book written in Middle English. It's their spelling of Doomsday book. It says here it's a manuscript record of the Great Survey of much of England and parts of Wales. It's interesting. It says
Domesday.
Yeah, Domesday has long been associated with the Latin phrase Domus Dei, meaning house of God. But that was the English spelling of Doomsday. Isn't that weird?
It was. Maybe Sandy can present this tomorrow and Wizardry credit. Or maybe Wizardry can, if we do, we're going to do call tomorrow. Maybe he can talk about it. We're going to do call-ins, maybe.
Yeah, we can. But what I was kind of hoping for was for somebody to suggest someone we can call real quick. I'd love to do a phone call.
Wait, somebody's calling you.
Yeah, I'd love to do a phone call. Who
do you want to call? Ghostbusters? Like that.
Hold on.
Let's call Sandy. I'm joking. Let's call Sandy and see what she's doing. Wake her up.
The Mandela effect is not slowed down, Christopher says, especially with geography. Shapes of countries changing a lot. Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree too. Let me see. Who can I call?
Sandy.
No, we're talking about Mandela effect places here.
Jeez, where would you call then?
This conduct says Goosebusters.
Remember the time? Yeah, but remember the time difference. Well, it's 7 o'clock where you're at, and on me on the West Coast, I'm 5 o'clock.
I wonder if I should call. We haven't called a bookstore. I'm curious to call a bookstore and ask them how do they spell Berenstein Bears.
Oh yeah, find a local bookstore you're at.
Yeah. There's a Second and Charles that's near me.
Yeah, call it. Let's see what they remember.
Real quick. Okay, hold on. I gotta mute.
That's funny. I wonder if we're gonna get an affected person. All right, people. We're gonna see if we can get a hold of somebody who's affected. Did you guys hear they're thinking of making daylight savings, which is not was saving?
Hey,
They're
beep,
thinking,
beep, 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 beep.
oh,
Yeah, keep it.
oh,
Xander speaking. How can I help you?
Yes. Hi. You said your name is Andrew?
Xander.
Xander. Okay. So I was wondering, sir, if you could tell me. There's this childhood book. Okay, that's I don't know if you guys have some kids books. So the bear. What was it called about the family of bears?
The Berenstein Bears?
Yeah, the Berenstein Bears. Do you guys have any copies of those laying around?
Just a moment.
And how do you spell Berenstain? How do you spell?
Just again. It is Berenstain.
Okay, because it's weird, but I've always remembered it EIN. You know?
Yeah, I remember that too when I was a kid. I think a lot of people have been talking about that. It's like the Mandela.
Oh my God! You're familiar with the Mandela effect?
Yes.
Oh my God! Yeah, I have a whole channel dedicated to the Mandela effect. You should check it out. It's Brian McFarlane is the name of my channel.
Okay, I'll definitely have to check that out.
Awesome. Hey, well, thank you for that. I'm gonna stop by tomorrow and pick some of those up.
All right. Yeah, we definitely have a couple of different copies of the different Berenstain Bears stories.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
No problem. Have a great day.
You too. Bye bye.
there you go. See, there you go, Brian. There you go. She's Mandela too. Did you hear? She looked at it. Good call, Brian. Yay!
I wasn't sure if that. Honestly, I wasn't sure if I was talking to a male or a female at first, but I thought it was a guy. Maybe I don't know. But yeah, huh?
We love doing live calls, don't we, Brian? We catch people off guard.
Yeah, we do. Did you guys hear that? Did you hear the audio?
Yeah. You have it taped, Brian. You have it right there. She said she remembers Berenstein.
Yeah.
Yeah, she remembers it.
That's so crazy. Okay, misconduct says it was a female. Okay, I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Brian, it was a female.
Okay, I am so sorry.
You didn't say sir, did you? You said ma'am.
Oh, check this out. This person here, is it Ryu Gimin Mikado says, "Priest house, forgive us our debts every time there's a mass."
Yeah.
Wow.
What do they say at your church, Brian?
We still say, "Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us." However, it's always been, "Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors."
Brian, I was raised Catholic. We never once said, "Forgive us our debts." It was always trespasses. I mean, I went to Bible school and I went through communion, confirmation, all the Catholic stuff. Not once did I ever say debts, forgive us our debts. And I don't know how many times I said the Lord's Prayer over and over every time I went to church. So yeah, this is a huge one for me. Forgive us our debts. Are they trying to tell us that we were going to go in debt like we're doing now?
Well, make sure you pay back your debts, okay? Because the Lord is coming soon, and that's the important thing.
Yeah.
I think through all these Mandela effects, I think there are clues, perhaps, to God's plan for us. So we'll see what happens, but keep positive. It's all you can do. It's rough, but we're gonna make it together. So it's a bumpy. It's a bumpy ride, or what's that saying that woman says? What was that saying? It's going to be a bumpy night or bumpy ride or something. Do you remember that, Mandela?
I do want to wish somebody a very happy birthday today. I'm not going to do the whole birthday list, but I want to wish a happy birthday to Matthew Reed. I don't want us to forget about him, and also Josh McCarthy. So that's for today, and I'm going to wish them both a happy birthday. Matthew Reed, happy birthday, and Josh McCarthy, and they're both in my group. So happy birthday, both guys. I had to throw that in there.
Should we call another place, or that's it for now? You think we've got our high for tonight with that?
I'm gonna call. Who else would you want to call? Skechers? Oh, I wonder what they would remember. That's funny. You have any Skechers stores near you?
We've already done Skechers before. What else should
Um,
we cover? JCPenney, what about that?
Yeah, let's do a JCPenney. Do you have any near you?
I don't know. Most of the JCPenney's are closed.
I don't even know if the one near me closed down. I know they closed the Kmart and the Sears down, and I think Kmart owns Sears. Yeah, we don't even have those no more. The Sears right down the street from me, they've been closed for a couple of years now, like pre-COVID. I don't know. They haven't even put nothing in there either. It's like just an empty building, property. You know. Can you think of anything, Brian? You want to talk about any? You want to go into Flickr and talk about any of your Mandela effects, or do we already cover them? Oh, okay. It looks like I just lost Brian. Brian, are you coming back? I think he got. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, sorry, my Chrome is not acting like it should. I'm sorry about that, guys. You guys have a couple of JCPenney's here in your area in Las Vegas. I'm going to call one of them, actually. Is that cool?
Go ahead.
Okay, let's call them.
Which one are you calling? I'm curious. We got small.
Well, I'm calling the one at Meadows Lane. Is that the one?
Yeah, that's where my favorite Dillard store is. So I get a lot of my clothes at. Well, I used to before.
Well, you know what? Actually, maybe we should call one of the Dillards. Maybe they'll know for sure if it's.
Oh, Dillard says they never answer their phones.
Oh, they don't? Okay, I can try JCPenney.
Try JCPenney.
Okay, hold on, guys.
Let's see what they remember.
For curbside pickup orders, you may conveniently check in using the JCPenney app or
Well, they pick.
one moment.
I'm trying to call the salon, maybe.
All right.
I wonder if the salon's open. You know, we never know. We might succeed.
Thank you for choosing Spa Install. How may I assist you?
Yes, hi. I was wondering about your prices on haircuts and stuff like that, and also I wanted to check just to see if you remember the proper spelling of JCPenney and maybe when it changed.
Okay.
Well, how do you remember JCPenney being spelled?
It's capital J, capital C, capital Penney.
And you have no memory without the extra E in there?
No.
Because I seem to remember JCPenney is what I remember. And I'm wondering when they changed it. I thought it was actually like, at first I thought it was like where they, like maybe a relative took it over. Because sometimes when that happens, they change the names of companies. You know how that works. So I was kind of wondering when it changed.
I don't know. I've only been working here since 2013. So I don't know.
Is there somebody else there that knows the answer to that? Like when it changed?
Not in the salon today. The manager, she won't be in. She's not in today. She should be in tomorrow. I could probably transfer you to a store when the manager's out in the store.
Yeah, because I mean, I was just wondering. It's no big deal if you have someone nearby that you can ask. That's fine.
Give me 1 second. Hold on.
Okay. This lady's super helpful.
Brian.
Yeah. She's got me on hold, so let me mute this real quick. You can talk, Theresa, for a minute.
Oh my God. I'm trying not to laugh, but I was. That's why I muted myself. Oh my God. I remember it. I remember it PENNY like you, Brian. Oh, I'm choking over here. Sorry, guys.
Come on. Sorry, this is just some added bonuses to this show. We felt like calling some places.
Brian and I used to do this a while back.
I feel like one of those prankster kids, you know, like Bart Simpson calling from the bar.
Yeah. We're not really pranking. It's more Mandela checking, you know, see what people remember. You know? You think she'll pick up again?
I'm hoping so. She might just leave me on hold the rest of the night.
What do you read St. Patrick thing on?
Okay, hold on. Oh,
Hello,
still on hold.
Warmer weather is in the forecast and swim season is on the horizon. Whether you
All right.
just read.
Okay, I can transfer you to somebody else, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Fresh patterns and tropical prints.
Hello, this is Jen. How can I help you?
Yeah, hi. Hey, you sound just like the other lady that was on the phone with me just a second ago.
No.
How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing good, and you?
Doing good. I have a friend that lives in Las Vegas, and I want to. I was looking at getting something for her, and what I was wondering was the JCPenney. When I went to look it up, it's spelled differently now, and I was wondering when did they change the spelling to have an extra E in the name? And I know that sounds weird, but I remember JC. I mean, what do you remember?
Well, I know we are owned by somebody else now.
Yes, that's what I was wondering. Like, did the name
Yeah.
change? Do you remember JC with a PENNY? Do you remember that? I mean, am I the only
Yeah.
one here? Wait, what?
Yeah, it used to be exactly how you said it. Yeah.
How?
And now it's
No, how do you remember it?
JCP. Well, now it's JCPENNEY.
I know, but do you remember the NNY?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, thank you. Thank God. Yeah, I felt like I was losing my mind when I went to look it up. Like it had the extra E in there. Anyways, that's all I was saying. So the website thankfully redirected me to where it's supposed to go. So that's anyway. I just wanted to ask you about that. That's all, and I hope you have a good rest of the evening.
Okay, you too. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Have a great night. Bye-bye.
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, so that was good. Did you like that one, guys? Theresa, you there? Theresa. I can hardly help myself, guys. Okay, I see some comments in the chat. Guys, be careful because we have people in the chat.
I'm here.
We have people in the chat that are from
Where?
other walks of faith. So let's try not to bash other religions, I guess.
What's going on?
Some people were saying, about the churches and stuff like that. Let's not.
Wizardry just send me something I want to forward to you. Hold on, okay, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna send it, but I'm gonna go on my other device. Hold on. Wizardry just sent me something. I'm gonna forward to you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Come on. Oh my gosh, just so slow.
All right.
Hold on.
What are you doing, Theresa? Because I think we're about to close the show.
Wizardry send me something I want to forward to you. Ready?
Let me. Okay. Can I also share my screen with?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm just gonna be sending you stuff.
Because there's a lot of you guys who are new to the Mandela effect. Okay. There's the Mandela effect has been around for what me and Theresa know. It's been around since 2016 is when we woke up to it. But,
some people think it was before that.
So this is my website. You can go check it out. I built it from scratch. MandelaEffectAwareness.com. Okay. From here you can send people to my channel by clicking on the link. You can there's Sandy's channel, Curious's channel. There's even Scarab, and maybe it's Mandela. there's also a complete full Mandela Effect YouTube channels list if you click here. See? And you can download the PDF version, but here's links to all the channels that we know of in existence for Mandela Effects. Okay, I did this. And there's also Nathaniel Winters Hebert's Flickr. Not to mention, let's go back to the main page real quick. There's the hand copy King James Bible. There's theories involving the Mandela Effect, and there's Theresa's group right here in the middle. There's also polls, games, tools, books. Like there's a whole list of books here. You know, the Mandela Effect database is something that I'm working on, where you can search the Mandela effects. There's like 3,800 and something in here. Like if I go all the way down, like I'm working through these. I've added them. I just haven't added them to this this HTML list. If you want to donate, because this is a big project, the website itself costs me $7 a month to lease, because it's a server that's in the cloud, and so it costs money. It's $7 a month. If you would like to donate to help out the cause, you know, you can click here and it'll take you to our Cash App. Other than that,
Brian,
yes.
I just sent you a bunch of pictures. Wizardry wanted me to send to you regarding the Doomsday, which has changed. You should have them now. I sent it to you on my other device. You see it?
Messenger?
Yes, sir. Yes. Thank you, Wizardry. He wanted me to forward these to you.
Okay.
Wizardry. Do you see them? I hit you with a bunch to show about Doomsday name changing, which now it's Domesday. I think that's what he said.
Domesday.
Do you see them? I want you to show what. Thank you, Wizardry. See, look at this.
Yeah, the Doomsday Book, Inventory of England, written largely by the clergy, as they were the only people who could read and write, was instigated by William I, which still exists as a unique record. Okay, so yeah, this is like a little bit of residue where it says Doomsday, but now it's Domesday. Interesting, isn't it? Yeah, great find, Wizardry.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I think you and I were talking about this earlier, Theresa, and it's
yeah.
about you remember, like, the devil's greatest trick was convincing the world he does not exist.
Yeah.
And then he shall seek to change the times and laws. Okay, doesn't that coincide with what's happening with the Mandela effect?
Yes, it does.
It does seem to line up with that. That comes from Daniel 7, I think. Is it chapter 12? Daniel 7. No, Daniel, is it 7:25? Trying to. It's in Daniel chapter 7. Okay, so Daniel 7:25, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time. Okay, so guys, it's been fun, you know, hanging out with you. We'll be back again tomorrow, and we have a whole lot more Mandela effects to share. But it was
New one.
Right, Theresa? We got to call a couple of places.
Yeah, I found a couple of crazy ones, and the thing is, when I found one, Sandy found one off of mine. That happens to us a lot, where I'll find one, and then she'll find something related to it. It's crazy. You'll see. Yeah, we found some more new ones, brand new ones nobody's seen yet. So you guys are going to get to see them first off, hot off the press, as I'm going to say, hot off the press. And we'll be showing those tomorrow. Right now, Sandy's not here with us. She's just resting up from a trip. That's why she's not in the chat with us. She's but she will be there tomorrow, hopefully with more energy.
Yeah. Well, we enjoyed having everyone. So have a great Mandela Effect night, and God bless. Again, check out.
Yes, and Brian, we got to thank everybody for coming. Short notice. Sorry, everyone, for being so short. Right, Brian?
Yes, and there's the website. You can check it out. And at the bottom, if you wish to contact, there's a contact button at the bottom. If you click on the link, you can send an email to myself and Sandy. All right. Have a great night, guys. God bless. Bye.
Good night, everyone. Thank you for coming. Love
See you
y'all.
tomorrow.
See you tomorrow night. Don't forget.